My people in red clothes, telling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. Wanna party with
me? I am Furman Jackson Jr., your host, located in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas metropolitan area, presenting the weekly podcast of the Walking His Ways Impact Voice podcast. Hope everybody's doing great this morning. Today, we're pleased to introduce Dabeautifulkey from Houston, Texas, who is a multifaceted entertainer known for appearance in top-tier productions and commercials. Dabeautifulkey has expressed her dedication to putting her utmost effort into all endeavors, showcasing a combination of passion and talent. Please join us and welcome her to Walking His Ways Impact Voice podcast. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule this morning to come on, take us behind the scenes of who you are. And once again, good morning to everyone who is watching us through our live stream on Facebook, Twitch, X, known as Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So, Dabeautifulkey, welcome once again to Walking His Ways. How are you doing? Go ahead and introduce yourself, take us behind the scenes on who this extraordinary individual is. The mic is yours.
Well, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for having me on Walking His Ways podcast today. I am Dabeautifulkey. I am a multifaceted entertainer and entrepreneur. I have a very, I would like to say I'm genre-less because I'm a creator, I'm a writer. My range goes anywhere between pop, EDM, R&B, hip-hop, reggae, dancehall, you name it. Everything except country, pretty much. I have a natural talent or liking to because I have a great, huge love for it, including alternative rock. So that's a little summary of my music style. For my entrepreneurship, I own a tea company, the only Reiki-powered tea company in the world, and also the only sea moss iced tea on Walmart.com, Key Specialty Tea. I created this tea brand about 5 years ago, at least, once my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer, ovarian cancer. And if we have any loved ones or any experience with cancer and the different medications and the many medications that they have to take, I try to combat and create different mixtures of herbs that will help the symptoms so that way she can decrease her medication. End up working quite a bit, but that's why it was created, and it just developed to more flavors and different purposes along the way, including to be the only sea moss iced tea on Walmart.com. I also own the only holistic mobile spa bus in Texas and in the States. Any other mobile buses are pretty much for pet spas, or they're for beauty, like makeup or nails. I have the only holistic healing mobile bus, and it's known for providing unique healing methods such as Reiki, sound bowls, sound healing, different unique spa and foot detoxes experiences. So, yeah, and here I am.
Well, just listen to your work and your resume. You're very productive, and that's always a good thing. And doing the things that you're doing. Let's go to the beginning. Let me ask you this: can you discuss how your early life experiences had influenced your aspiration and dedication regarding your career?
My early life, I was honestly, early childhood, I was always involved in theater arts. I got my best birthday, favorite birthday was my 12th birthday. I got my Yamaha piano, keyboard. Britney Spears In the Zone was out. If y'all Britney fans out there, that's one of my favorite CDs. That was a huge for me at that time. It was a big year, 12th year. And the year after that, I started writing songs. So I've been writing music since I was 13 years old. I've been in theater arts, writing different school plays and stuff for the summer and acting in them. So all the way up into high school, where I got into criminal justice. And I've been criminal justice head since then, which leads me to my still being an entertainer now, and also my master's degree in human services, criminal justice. So I would say my interest has always been And especially because I have very many gifts, and it's hard for me to focus on one. I used to hand stitch as a child. I made clothes a lot. Never had a pattern or a sewing class. I had 3 singers that I got frustrated, and so I never learned how to use them properly, because when a little stepper gets stuck and the thread gets stuck in there, I just always be like, oh, I'll just hand stitch it. So I always used to hand stitch my clothes. So yeah, I'm a pretty creative person. So to be able to try to involve criminal justice somehow with it has been quite a journey.
And that's what's up. So you always, before I go any further, we'll give a big shout out to my cousin in the comment section, Miss Keisha Speech. She said, hey, family, sharing love from St. Louis. So big guys, big shout out to St. Louis is in the house this morning.
Hey.
I also want to give a big shout out to Bishop Thomas. Big shout out to him as well as he tuning in this morning. Don't want to forget everybody who's tuning in this morning. Gotta give the shout outs to everybody before we go any further. Just really listen to you, Key. You have very, very productive life since youth on up today. I didn't hear any gaps. I didn't hear any dead space. It's that boom, 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 boom. It was on that. So were your family had more structure in your family? Is your family goal oriented? I know families want the best for their children. So was your type the dad family where they always wanted the best for you? They always installed that into you. They wanted the best for you to do great things?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Supportive mother, supportive stepfather, supportive grandmother. My mom, very strict and academic focus, which, and she's as far as I know, the first college and the only college graduate in our family. So I would be the second, as far as I know, as far as immediate and whatever is after that. And my stepfather being 10 years younger than my mom, being involved in music, even though that was my own love. He enticed that side because he was involved in the entertainment side and probably still is. Absolutely.
And that's what's up. And like you had all that support from your family. And you got that support, got that green light from your family. It's like, like do go off and do great, extraordinary things that you're doing. And like I said, just you doing things you're doing. I know you're from Houston, Texas, of course. So how was it growing up in Houston, Texas? Are you still reside in Houston, correct?
Yes, kind of, sort of, yeah, a little bit. Yes, growing up in Houston is great. I'm a very cultural loving person, so Houston is definitely a melting pot for that. Kind of like New York, you have everybody from Asians to Africans to Hispanics to us on down. So it's always a pleasure to be around different people, different walks of life that bring you different types of food that you fall in love with. I'm a foodie. And we got the best food to another point. So Houston is great. Houston is great. Very cultural, good food, good entertainment, and great history.
Man, that's what's up right there. My next question is, can you identify a particular moment or event that guided you towards your career path?
Ooh, I don't know if it's a particular moment because I'm such a scattered energy. And I've been trying to make the things that I'm involved in make sense or somehow monetize together. Mm-hmm. It was never just a specific moment. It's whatever I'm feeling that day or whatever vibe I'm on right now, I go towards that. And wherever that may lead, it leads.
Right.
But no specific moment at all.
Right. So you always the individual who always challenge yourself. Take a chance at doing something different and keep things more interesting.
Yes.
The real winner is the real loser is the one who does not take risks. We know being a winner takes risks. So you always consider yourself being a risk taker. Doing something, okay, let me go all in with it. Hey, if it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. At least I say I did something. So when you say you're that type of individual.
Yes, absolutely. I can't even tell you how many jobs I've had, especially from the 20-year-old span. Yeah. I gotta do it. And it's so funny because I'm a Virgo. So, they have their stereotypes on we're planners and, we're very anal and detailed and stuff. And it's like, I am to a certain extent. If I'm too detailed or too planned, I'm not going to want to do it. So I'll plan the A and B and go for it. My mom is more anal and she's like, well, what A through Z? Well, what if this happened, this you need to plan? I don't have time for that. I'm not going to want to do it anymore. I have to burn this energy that I have on it right now before I get tired of it anyway. So, yeah, it's challenging.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself a free thinker? When I say a free thinker, I mean, you think on your own. You move about according to what you see it, how you see it, instead of being dictated on allowing somebody else to control your narrative. That makes sense.
Absolutely. I didn't know the word for it, but hello. Yes, I am. Definitely. Because nobody can see what you see. Definitely, even if you try to explain your dream to somebody, you can only explain so much. They still can't see your vision and how you see it. Therefore, they're not going to believe in it the way, even if somebody supports and believes in you, they can't believe in your vision the way that you do because they don't see it the way that you do. And last but not least, everybody has a different path. What works for you or what works for someone else may not work for you, and so on and so forth. So you have to try it out. And that's what makes me so much a risk taker, because I'm okay if it didn't work out versus I never tried it.
Right. Because the real loss of the situation is when you never attempted to try it. And we know a lot of things comes in, which is fear is illusion. We know that.
Yeah.
And you talk yourself out of things, feeling like you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. Believe in yourself. We was always just taught to believe in other things, but never taught to believe in ourselves. So that's why people bring judgment on themselves. Oh, I can't do that. My background, my history, how I look. But it's greatness on the inside of us. And we so called to say the answer's out there, but the answer is on the inside of us. And believing in your ability, believing who you are, knowing who you are, learning who you are, not to be tossed to and fro by other people's opinions, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of times we become a slave to other people's opinions. What do you say about that?
I believe there's truth to that, especially when you're not strong enough to believe in your own. It's you gotta believe in yourself. Stand on business, as they say. Really invest in yourself. Give yourself that credit. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It's nobody's gonna go hard for you like you.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's all about taking the sacrifices as well. And we know we're going to get more off into that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to we'll be right back with our Q&A conversation this morning.
Hey everybody, it's Crystal from Crystal Talks Camping. I look forward to seeing you guys at the pitch competition on May the 18th. I will be there pitching my vision for my business with 3-in-1 Trinity. I'm looking for familiar faces. I'm looking for support, because you know what? We have to be the change that we want to see, and this is my intentional effort to do that. So if you would, please get your tickets, come out and support me, support the other contestants, and let's just have a good time. Let's network and just have fun. I look forward to seeing you guys there May the 18th, the JB Pre Center. buy your tickets now.
What is up, you guys? My name is Hector Villa, and I'm excited to be your host at the 3-in-1 Trinity Services Entrepreneur Conference and Pitch. Come and join us May 18 at 12:30 p.m. all the way to 5 p.m. at the Bill J. Priest in Dallas, Texas. This is going to be a very thought-provoking experience filled with educational fun